them tough, morally flexible, and young enough to carry their own franchise for 10 to 12 years.
That is a scene from Deadpool 2. You might remember it, but why are we showing it to you? Because fans are beyond excited to hear that Ryan Reynolds is coming back in Deadpool 3 sometime in 2024. He dropped the big news on social media last night. It'll be Deadpool's first appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but that is not what has everyone buzzing. CBC senior entertainment reporter Eli Glasner is on the story live from Toronto. Have to admit, watched him, love Ryan Reynolds, but what's the big deal about this new Deadpool announcement?
All right, so he starts by talking about the pressure that, yes, this is going to be Deadpool finally appearing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so lots of expectation. And in that video, very cheeky video that he released, talks about, but how do I, find a new way to satisfy all those all that pressure? I need something new for this movie. Now, we know already that Kevin Feige, the Grand Wizard, the president of Marvel, said that the new Deadpool movie will still be R-rated, so he'll be that wonderful combination of naughty and nice that Reynolds does so well. But in the video, he did say he was struggling with what to do for number 3, but he had one idea. Let's take a look.
But we did have one idea. Hey, Hugh, you want to play Wolverine one more time?
Yeah, sure, Ryan.
First of all, let's just applaud the execution, right? Like, hey, Hugh, you want to play Wolverine? Yeah, sure. You barely even see Hugh Jackman. He kind of mumbles his answer, but we all know what it means. What it means is that Wolverine, who you're watching the footage from Logan, which was this spectacular film that was this gritty, kind of almost noirish look at the end of Logan, aka Wolverine's life. And so Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, had basically closed the book on this character. In interviews, when asked about joining his real life friend Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman said the timing wasn't right. Reynolds has wanted to do this for years. They're legendary on social media, always ribbing and teasing each other. And so just when we thought that Wolverine had hung up his claws, he already, had that wonderful swan song in Logan, here he comes back, and it's all thanks, I think, to Ryan Reynolds' mutant power of marketing. No one knows how to create a conversation like he does. And of course, the minute that it was announced, the Sphere was a buzz. What does this mean? What does this mean for Logan? Which Wolverine is this? Explain it to us. And Reynolds, he knew what we'd be doing. And so here he is with an answer, kind of.
Logan died in Logan, not touching that. What actually happens in our film is these two get out there. And he's
Come on.
Gotta love it, though.
That's not fair, but it's also very amusing. And let me just underline, this is a Canadian, even more than a trifecta. You've got Ryan Reynolds, our own incredibly successful Canadian actor. He's playing Deadpool, who actually was born in Regina. Credit to Regina, home of Deadpool. Who knew? Wolverine in the comics is Canadian, and who's directing Deadpool 3? Sean Levy, Montreal's own. So that's just part of this amazing news. And of course, it also means, Suhana, that mutants will be in the Marvel Universe, which is something that has been predicted, but this shakes things up in a really big way.
I'm wondering, you know so much about this stuff, and are you surprised by this? And also, what are you expecting from this next Deadpool movie that I'm definitely going to watch, no matter what your star rating is?
I hope it will be kind. I am surprised because I think Logan was beautiful. Logan was a beautiful send-off for one of the most popular characters in the Marvel Universe. And look, Hugh Jackman is an amazing actor. He's doing Music Man on Broadway, and it really did seem like he had kind of put this guy and his claws behind him. But obviously there's this beautiful friendship, and it makes sense in terms of just storytelling. You have two characters who both have a healing ability, who both can't die. die. So this is going to be chaotic and messy, but obviously comedic and a lot of fun. It might answer questions of how X-Men and other characters are going to enter the Marvel universe, but I think it will be a blast. And credit to Reynolds, where one moment we're talking about the next Black Panther movie, and now it's all about Deadpool, a movie that doesn't open for almost 2 years, Suhana.
Yeah, you know what? That's incredible that we're talking about it now. That's marketing at its best. Thanks for that, Eli. CBC's Eli
welcome.
Glasner in Toronto.